Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 8th to the 15th. This is for Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising and Sagittarius moon. And we're going to jump right into it, Sagittarius. First, Sagittarius, I'm actually really excited for you, seeing what's going on for you this week. Oh, you are going to love it. This is, look at all these aspects. They're almost like, okay, so look at what's happening on Saturday. We have Venus trine Jupiter. Okay, we're going to get to that in a second, but it's almost as if all these aspects are the opening acts for the main, the headlining band here. Okay, this is going to be big. This is going to be big. Now, also the blue asterisks, as always, the best aspects of the week. Now, this is going to be a week where you're going to feel driven. You're going to feel driven. You're going to be going with the flow. You're going to be flowing with the go as well. All right. There's movement this week, and it's really exciting. And remember, it's all leading up to this wonderful aspect that's happening over the weekend, an aspect that we're actually fortunate enough to have 3 times this year. That does not happen often when these 2 benefic planets come into this auspicious trine. But before we get there, Sunday, September 8th, we are kicking it off on Sunday because Mercury does move into Virgo for the next 2.5 weeks. So Mercury's back in Virgo. Mercury is, in its domicile and exalted in Virgo, and so thrives here. So this is really nice. Again, this is getting things done, getting things in order, focusing on your day-to-day. Remember, the sun is in Virgo as well, amplifying that energy of health and work and, just your routines. Now, when I say work, Virgo actually rules your 10th house of career. So this is big. Remember, we're coming after that new moon in Virgo. I'm even remembering your spread from last week. I'm like, oh my goodness, like I want to know what's going on with Sagittarius. So this is definitely going to be a lot of work energy, but but we're going to talk about Venus trine Jupiter. I love this for you. I absolutely love Venus trine Jupiter for Sagittarius. But with Mercury and Virgo, yes, communicate. This is going to be a lot of communication that's happening. This is, again, just even like getting in this zone, really, really checking off your to-do list. Like I said, in your monthly forecast, checking it twice with Mercury and Virgo. Again, a lot of career energy. All right. Fame, the 10th house, fame, public recognition, honors, achievements. If you are not here for career, whatever you're exerting your energy into that you want to be known for. Okay. So keep that in mind. And Mercury in Virgo is definitely more Scully than Mulder. All right. Very analytical, very pragmatic. And again, here for 2.5 weeks, and Mercury is no longer retrograde. Now, Wednesday, September 11th, this is when actually Mercury moves, leaves shadow. And that's like a whole other thing. But either way, Mercury's not retrograde, and not a drip of it at all. Mercury in Virgo is going to sextile Mars in Cancer. This is pretty deep for you, and I actually love this aspect. It's very harmonious. Now, you've got Mercury sextiling Mars. Really great aspect where you are feeling that first, it's very stimulating. Okay. Secondly, there is something that you've been working hard toward that you are giving it legs now. Okay. You are definitely manifesting things, speaking things into existence. Mercury is communication, it's logic, it's intellect, it's processing things as well. So again, I love this aspect for you. There's something here that could be where you are emotionally moved. Remember, Mars did move into Cancer, and that is your 8th house, and that is a big deal. Mars in Cancer is already like pretty, remember I said last week, it's all about your emotional growth, but it's in your 8th house, which is deep. Really going in there. So you could be very driven emotionally with this aspect. Communication definitely going to be highlighted here, especially when it comes to, it could be business partners, it could be lovers, it could be just something here that may have to do with finances as well, but it's part of your transformation. It's part of you feeling empowered. That's for you, Sagittarius. All right. So this is going to be special. Don't forget, Mars is action. So take that action here. A lot of it could be with home related matters. Like you are really transforming within your home environment, maybe even real estate matters. Remember, home's a big thing for Sagittarius this year. Now, Thursday, September 12th, we've got the Sun in Virgo squaring Jupiter and Gemini. What's really interesting about this aspect is you've got these 2 planets in Mercury ruled signs. Virgo and Gemini are both ruled by Mercury. So this is a lot of like mental stimulation, the cogs turning, a lot of curiosity. So I love this square because it's almost like there's something inside you that is pushing you to expand and try new things and be curious about, okay, actually let me step out of this and just see what it feels like and try this new thing. But nonetheless, it's productive. This is productive. So I think I mentioned your monthly forecast. It has that, Boy Scout, Girl Scout energy. Like, I can do this. I'm going to be great. It's going to be amazing. I love this. This is really amazing. And there definitely could be some movement here with career and partnerships, relationships, your commitments. Again, could be like a colleague, boss, business partner, something there. All right. But but in general, it could definitely be just something with, it could be partnerships and love as well. Just one-on-one commitments. Now, Saturday, here we are. All right. So Venus trining Jupiter is absolutely amazing. This is going to be really wonderful. And it does really well with your sign, Sagittarius, because we got Venus in Libra, Jupiter in Gemini, two air signs. Air signs blend well with fire, but then you've got Jupiter, your ruler, right? So at play here. So this is just really, really special. This is really special. Now, this is, like I said, the main attraction of the week. The two benefic planets, by the way, doing something extra special for you, going other way to like shower you with abundance. And remember, Venus is in Libra in her domicile. So really strong energy here. And so for a lot of y'all, this could be your favorite day of the month. Okay, this could be the best day of the month for you. And it is such a strong aspect. Remember, trines are very harmonious. They're very auspicious. Makes things a lot more effortless for you. So it's not even this day. It's like, pay attention to the weekend, even the days following it. Like, your charm factor could be really cranked up this time. You could feel like you're being a magnet, just radiating, all right, frolicking in this field of red roses, white lilies. You got a chocolate fountain, you got a money fountain, you've got suitors if you're single lined up, you got mansions all over that you own all of them, you got a TJ Maxx over there, whatever you want. That's what Venus trine Jupiter is, okay? Because this aspect is bringing you luck and joy and pleasure and wealth and good fortune. This is absolutely amazing. Okay. Remember, Jupiter is abundance. It's expansion. It's luck, good fortune, everything I mentioned earlier. It really could be this launch pad into these great new things, especially when it comes to love and relationships. So if you are single, oh, you better go out there. I say this all the time. If you're single, you're looking for love and you're just sitting at home watching Love is Blind, I'm coming over with my crystals. We're going to get on your Tinder. We're going to go to the coffee shop down the street. We're going to go to the public library, wherever you meet singles, because this is opening a door. And a lot of y'all, if you are single, you could meet the one. And I say that because Jupiter in Gemini is in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So you have that luck there. You have that good fortune there. You have that expansion there. Remember, Venus is trining Jupiter, and it is incredibly auspicious for you. And if you're in a relationship, you can just feel that surge of love and, in relationships. But there is definitely something special here. Again, it's not limited to love. With Venus and Libra, yeah, that's love, that's relationships, but it can be partnerships in any capacity. It could be, like I said, business related, career related, one-on-one relationships. There is a sense of like fertility and growth with Jupiter and Venus together. So I love this. And I say that also in your life, in your physical world as well. This is just really, really special. All right. So remember, Venus is love and relationships and beauty and spas and pleasure and money and creativity. And so one of the other reasons why this is so special for you is because Venus is in Libra that rules your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. And so when you add with this aspect, you could meet your dream, partner at this point. All right. And the 11th house is also friends, your social network, groups you belong to, organizations you belong to, social media. You could meet someone through social media. You could meet someone through apps. I mean, really take advantage of this weekend. All right. Venus actually Venus did conjunct the South Node recently. That was September 3rd, September 4th. They're both in Libra. And so there could have been something here that, was relationship related where there was some adjustment that you made. There could have been something here that was pretty big that happened last week. And now you're just going to feel this wonderful aspect this week. All right. The last thing is, oh, by the way, remember how I said we're fortunate to have this aspect 3 times this year. The next time, I don't know if I said that, but we're fortunate to have it because it's like once a year, 2 times a year tops. I mean, it's very unusual to have Venus trine Jupiter 3 times a year. It's going to happen again in December, where Venus is actually going to be in your sign. Okay. Sagittarius. So really nice. But this is really strong because remember, Venus is in her domicile in Libra. So that amplifies the energy of this trine. The last time it happened, if you want to think about what happened around that time, was January 28th. Okay, my birthday, when Venus trine Jupiter. Now, I bring this up because a lot of y'all leave comments about when is the best time to play the lottery. What should I play the lottery this week? What's the best day for that? Well, I'm just going to let you know now. Your odds of, lottery or whatnot are a lot higher when Venus trines Jupiter versus a day when Venus is not trining Jupiter. I'm just putting that out there, okay? Just letting you know. But again, Venus in Libra is strong. And remember, Venus is money, all right? Jupiter is expansion. This is wealth. This is abundance. This is a wonderful trine. I want you to take advantage of it. Now, Sagittarius, y'all, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you for the week of September 8th to the 15th for Sagittarius, Sagittarius rising, and Sagittarius moon. Oh, and I got the party duck out, okay? Because this week it is Ruby's birthday. It's my dog's birthday. And it is also... Sorry. Okay, yeah, now I'm feeling it. Got the party. Okay, now we go. So we're celebrating the birthdays this week. It's my mom's birthday. I mentioned that as well. A lot of Virgo energy if y'all know Virgos, that's happy birthday to all the Virgos right now. And, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, by the way. I usually say if we need to pull clarifiers, we will. I'm going to pull a lot for you, Sagittarius, because it's, it's slim in terms of aspects compared to the other weeks where there's so much happening that has been happening. And then we are moving into the eclipse next week. Oh my goodness, y'all. Again, that's in your 4th house, Sagittarius. So some of y'all are moving in with partners. Maybe there's changes happening at home. That's parents, etc. We're going to talk about that next week. But anyway, let's see. Oh, you're good. You're really good, Sagittarius. I'm very excited for you. Really happy for you. And yeah, your life is changing. Your world is changing. Everything's changing. Seeing what's going on for you here. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Well, let's get started. You got the Knight of Pentacles, which is really amazing. I love the fact you got the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, there is that rhythm. There's, I'm looking at what's going on for you. Remember, Pluto did move back into Capricorn last weekend, all right? So it's going to be here for 2 months. You're settling things up. There's new structures, new systems you're setting up in your life, likely something that has to do with something that's bringing you a lot of self-value, something that is, even things that you value. You maybe, there's just this, again, new system that you're setting up for yourself that brings you a lot more like confidence. Like, I feel good about this. Also, money. Remember, money may be a big theme for you. I think I mentioned this in your monthly forecast because you've got Mars in Cancer in your 8th house, Pluto in Capricorn in your 2nd house, the 2 money houses. Anyway, you got the Knight of Pentacles. And so this is that stability. This is that, okay, like I am feeling very stable here and I'm in it to win it. Okay. Now, Pentacles, yes, money and wealth. So there could be something here, especially because Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. And remember, we got the Sun in Virgo. We just came out of after a new moon in Virgo. Now you got Mercury in Virgo. And that's all in your 10th house of career. All right. We have careers to make money. So there is definitely something stabilizing and you feeling like you're in it to win it. I'm in it for the long haul. That's Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So, and if you are not here for money or wealth, if that's not, Pentacles are your physical reality. So, it's something that you are investing in, and it can be something like a relationship, or it's just something that, what are you putting your energy into? What do you want that stability with? What do you want to, see it through for the long haul, that commitment energy? All right. So really nice, really special because you got the 3 of Pentacles here as well. I love the 3 of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. There is definitely, like I said, I mentioned earlier, there's this sense of something new that's happening with, Venus trying Jupiter, but you putting a lot of action to, really going after your goals and feeling ambitious. But 3 of Pentacles, there you go. There is that money energy here. Again, coming after the Knight of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles actually attributed to Capricorn as well. Remember, that is your 2nd house, salary, income, finances. But there is this sense of collaboration with others. So I would not be surprised if a lot of y'all are even, in terms of investments, there could be something with actual investments like Robinhood or whatever it is. And I don't know. But 3 of Pentacles is definitely like in it to win it with others. Okay. A sense of bonding with others for success. This is really great. Remember, 3 is an energy of something new that's happening. So some of y'all could be moving into new jobs, or maybe even like financial advisors could be a thing. But there is a sense of collaborating with others that's going to make a big difference in your life. Now you have strength in your challenge area, so just tap in. Okay, tap in. The biggest thing is not doing okay, so the biggest thing is just resisting the things that that you shouldn't be doing. Okay, so that is possibly it's in your challenge area, and so really tap into what brings you that source of strength, all right, that gets you through. That's really, I'm not even getting a strong energy from the strength in your challenge area, but if there's anything that, when I say resisting the things that that you shouldn't be doing, that is like that part of you that can come out where it's just like, oh, shoot, I shouldn't have said that, or oh, shoot, I should have done that. But like, I was like, felt really compelled to do it because of someone else's actions. All right. So that's a big energy coming through for me. You have the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Wands, which is really great. So keep that in mind with strength in your challenge area, because with that 7 of Cups, I'm just saying that is, again, with Neptune being at 29 degrees retrograde, but all these planets retrograde. Anyway, that's the outer planets. Yeah. 7 of Cups. This is what is really, that I feel stronger here. So you have the 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and then you've got the Fool. All right. So there's gonna be a sense of like, is this real? Is this what I want for myself? You may have a lot of different opportunities, and you may be thinking about a lot of opportunities, a lot of different paths you can go. And maybe because you're not like really, remember I said resisting the things that you should be doing. And a lot of that is actually distracting yourself from the reality that that is your authentic self. It's your path forward. With that 4 of Cups, there is that element of like discontent that comes with the 4 of Cups. This card is highly associated with like apathy and not even like boredom and whatnot. I'm not saying that I'm just saying that's what's associated with the card. And funny enough, if you are a cross watcher with rising, or you watch a rising or your moon or your mom or your husband or your kids or whatever it is, you'll know that the Four of Cups has been coming up a lot. Now, you got the Fool. Okay, so what this is all saying is that, yes, you're going to have to really know what you want, but be grateful at the same time. But I think that you're aware of that. What, again, is really going to help is when I say that source of strength within your challenge area, feel it. Be bold. Be courageous. Tap into that energy, whatever brings you strength, okay? Whether it's God or the universe or your children, whatever it is. Travel, make a trip. You're Sagittarius. That's your favorite thing to do, all right? So, and it can be like of the mind as well, but really tap into that energy because you got the Fool. It does seem like you want something. There's something that you want. And the biggest energy coming through for me is a sense of freedom, okay? And there may be some things that you have to work out emotionally. Cups are emotions and feelings and, you know, love and even intuition. But there may be some things that you might have to work out in terms of, okay, I'm vibrating at this high frequency, and this, I always say this card is like testing your gratitude. So there may be some things that you are just maybe not really knowing what you want, but when you trust your intuition, when you're in touch with your higher self, boom, everything makes sense. Okay. And then you've got that freeness, and take that risk. Take, you know, it seems like you want to. You got the Fool in your crown here as the main clarifier. Now, and when I say take that risk, like take that leap of faith, like trust yourself in knowing that's part of this. Okay. With strength here in Chandra, trust yourself in knowing your path forward. Okay. And I would also recommend like not, it's almost like some of y'all may be pulled in different directions, okay? And if you make that wrong decision in terms of going down the path that you know isn't the one that's right for you, you could be like unhappy with that. So remember, it's that gratitude. It's that gratitude that's going to take you to this high frequency, and then you attract what you want. But there's that, once you have that, you break free, okay? And you are your authentic self. A lot of innocence with the Fool, okay? And the Fool is kicking off the Fool's journey. Okay, so again, something new, and something new. Now, as if you forgot Sagittarius, you did get the Ace of Cups in your last week's reading in your final outcome, and now it's moved into the root of your spread, in your main spread. So you see that progression here. Eight of Wands, which actually is a Sagittarius card. It's actually attributed to Mercury and Sagittarius. But you've got the Ace of Cups, so a lot of movement. You're seeking this action, but you've got to take that action with the Eight of Wands to something that is going to bring you this Ace of Cups energy. We call it the Heart of Tarot. This is very transcendent, the Ace of Cups is, okay? I always say, think about the last time something brought you so much joy, it brought you to tears. That's the Ace of Cups, okay? Something so nirvanic and moving and rapturous, all right? So there is a sense of you just being driven toward that. You could be working on this, like creativity could be the fuel for you this week, but also your ambition and just let's get it done, let's get it. It's very invigorating, is what it is. And then a lot of y'all are, everything is just kind of aligning for you, but I just don't want you to overthink things or overguess things, or it's almost like there's all these different options with that Seven of Cups energy. Again, there's so much happening there where you could just get lost in the sauce. And again, it could lead to something where it's like, and I don't know if I mentioned this. Well, you didn't get it last time, so I'm just going to mention it now. This is kind of the Four of Cups, by the way. You see the Hand of Spirit offering him a fourth cup where he's already got three. All right. So, but you see his reaction. And so this is such a significant card because the Hand of Spirit here only appears in the aces other than this card. So that gratitude, I always talk about gratitude when this card comes up, just if there is something that you're not happy with, then have that emotional growth that Mars in Cancer is asking you for, because this card is actually a Cancer card. It's attributed to Moon in Cancer, but even still, that is that energy of your transformation. Remember, that's your 8th house. That's really, really getting into even like this headspace of, I'm just going to clear the slate. I'm going to be grateful for everything that I have, everything that's come into my life. The fact that I have a roof over my head. I got, 4 cats. I got, Netflix exists. Cereal's great. Whatever it is, just have that gratitude, because Albert Einstein himself said, match the frequency of the reality you want, and you can't help but get that reality. So vibrate at the high frequency. Talk about the law of attraction here, all right? And you're going to free yourself, the world, in your future. So your life is changing in this big way. All right. Huge shit. I mean, you've come to the end. All right. So really love this for you. You've got the 9 of Wands and the King of Wands. Okay. I love that. All right. So I'm going to point that out. The fact that you want this new journey, this, really taking that action, especially like spiritually, just ready to just like, I know it deep down inside intuitively, boom, I'm ready. And I'm ready to take that, leap of faith. But the world, you see, now you've come to the end here. You see the wreath shaped as 0, referencing the Fool. This is the end of the major arcana. It's coming to your future. So there is, like, first of all, be very proud of yourself. I mean, that's a journey in itself. The major arcana, I mean, this is the end of it. All right. So, through, the Fool's journey, there's ups and downs, there's polarities, dualities. It's a lot. So she's dancing for a reason. And so really be proud of yourself. And you're about to enter this new reality, this whole brand new journey, because again, what comes after the world? The Fool. And so something that you already want. So take that action for it. But yeah, things are about to change big. All right. Bigly for you. So that you got the 9 of Wands here, another Sagittarius card, and then you got the King of Wands here. So 9 of Wands is just saying that, there is going to be, it's you just hanging in there, having that resilience as you feel these changes happening in your life. You've got some big changes happening, as you can see here. And the King of Wands is you hanging in there and not giving up. It's going to make all that difference. It's going to be worth it. With the King of Wands, huge energy. That is epitome of fire. And you would resonate with that, being a fire sign. This is really great. This is, again, part of your transformation story where you're ascending. You're sitting in this throne. You can't even sit still because you're so excited. You're so passionate about the things that you're, moving into. This is a very passionate king and very transformative king. All right. And he's gone through this major transformation, but the King of Wands has a really big backstory. And I'm not going to get too much into it. He is sitting in this throne because he worked his way up. All right. So that's coming after the 9 of Wands. That's really great. That's just saying that, yeah, you may feel a little bit of a squeeze, but you're not going to give up. If you don't give up, you get to sit in that throne. And when I say he earned it, like he earned his spot, he worked his way up. He's not sitting here from like Succession or anything. He's really, really. And so I love the King of Wands because he earned it. Okay. And so there's a sense of you earning all of this. He's a big entrepreneur, very entrepreneurial energy. If you are here for work, seems like a lot of y'all will be, with the Knight of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, a King of Wands. You've got a lot of y'all work will resonate, again, because you also have Virgo energy in your 10th house right now, and your 8th, Mars and Cancer in your 8th house too. There's a lot happening. Anyway, let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness, like Sagittarius, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on. I think this is the first time I've done like a lot of clarifiers in a spread. And I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be absolutely fine. You've got nothing to worry about. You got it's just really don't be, with that. Again, this is what comes up the most strong for me, is the 7 of Cups. because there is that sense of delusion. It's smoke and mirror. So it really, really just cut through that fog. All right. Because this is actually a Scorpio card. It is attributed to Venus in Scorpio. As you know, if you saw your monthly forecast, Venus will be moving into Scorpio very soon. Okay. By the end of the month. And that does rule your 12th house all up here. Okay. All up here, the subconscious, your even intuition. So trusting your intuition. But anyway, you got the devil. Boom, let it go. Let what you don't need. Okay, this is your sign to say, like what doesn't serve you well. Let's keep it in the past. Let's kick it to the curb. Okay, hit the road, Jack. Right. So, and it can have to do with something with partnerships and relationships here. And again, it doesn't have to necessarily have to do with love, but there is a part of you where you may be feeling it, where it's. This is I say, the devil's kind of like an energy vampire, something that is like just taking up all your energy, and it doesn't need to be that way. But you see the two people chained to the devil, like those chains are loose. They can break free anytime they want. And it's a matter of recognizing what is holding me back. What is holding me back, possibly in a relationship? It could be work related. As I said, it could be, maybe a toxic boss that you recognize, and or like a colleague, whatever it is, there's something there. The devil is also like pessimistic thinking. It is also, bad behaviors, vices, obsessions as well, like all that energy. But it definitely is going to be something that I want you to recognize. What can I do to lighten my load as I move into this new reality that I want for myself? You also have the 9 of Pentacles, which is amazing in your external factors area. The 9 of Pentacles is actually, attributed to, it's Venus and Virgo, but a Virgo card. So again, there could be someone in the work, your profession, something in, work and career that really opens doors for you, that is on your side, someone that you really, vibe with. There is also, you're going to see the symbol of Venus all over again here. So something that brings you this sense of wealth, someone that, really connects to you. It could be, again, especially with what's going on for y'all, there could be someone here that does connect you to something that like you really want in terms of work. And it can be love and relationships as well, something in your physical reality. But this is definitely someone who is, and it could be a Virgo, by the way, because this card is attributed to Virgo, Virgo rising, Virgo moon or whatnot. But there is definitely, she's so independent. She's earned her spot. She's sitting in this garden, or standing in this garden of abundance, so much enlightenment here. And it's because she was so disciplined, and she, really challenge herself. And so I really love this energy, because it is this smart, independent, strong energy in your external factors area. But again, someone that could really bring this enlightenment into your life. And it could be someone that you meet as well. All right. It could be, if you are single, there could be someone that, it's pretty wealthy. You also have the Queen of Cups, which is amazing. So yeah, there is that sense of the Queen of Cups, so much heart energy. She, does what her heart desires. She has so much love to give. I always say this is like super conscious energy, really wonderful emotional intelligence, emotional depth too. And so a lot of y'all are seeking that. All right. So it does seem like, whether it is career, whether it is, love, whatever you are seeking in your life, there is this, I just want to be full of, this love, intense love. And again, you've got Mars and Cancer in your 8th house. Remember, there's an intensity there with love, with relationships. So I really love that for you. All right. Now, you got the 3 of Cups in your final outcome. So there you go. Boom. All right. You got a lot to celebrate, something to look forward to. I love the fact that you have the 3 of Pentacles with the 3 of Cups. You see the 3 sisters here celebrating. Remember, I said you've got, Venus and Libra in your 11th house. So there's a lot of friendship energy, groups energy. So it can be family for you. Sure. It can be your squad. It can be colleagues, whatever it is. There is a sense of joy. There's something to look forward to. Could even be like a milestone. There's something here that's really special. It could even be like maybe even getting a new job, or if you are like, what is it? Like if you have an agency or freelance, like maybe a new client. But there's, again, something to look forward to that's really exciting for you. You're absolutely good. Your world is changing. There's so much happening here. The world is actually attributed to Saturn, by the way. Remember, we're going to talk about that more next week. With Saturn being in Pisces, we have the the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces next week. That's your fourth house of home, your home environment, and things that have to do with home. All right, so you really could feel a lot of energy there, a lot of changes. Like you're moving into this next phase when it comes to home. But and interestingly enough, with you pulling a lot of these cards that are Sagittarius, and then a lot of things that have to do with intuition and spirituality and whatnot, even with the devil here, there is this sense of you just having this growth. All right, so but recognizing it and having that gratitude. You want this new reality, it's coming. Like, I mean, you got something to celebrate. You're something new's happening in your life. You got someone wealthy here who's gonna bring some enlightenment in your life. But yeah, I think that it is recognizing what is not. It's like almost like process of elimination. Like, what is not my path forward, right? That's a big thing, especially with the devil showing up as well. Anyway, Sagittarius, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Next week we will talk about the eclipse. All right, y'all. All right, I'll see you next week. All right, bye bye.